Hey, what's up guys? Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. Now, there's been some mega massive news to hit the world of MOTU in the last 12 hours, and it's this mega Construx snake mounted playset. Just look at this thing, guys. It looks like it's gonna swallow up all the other toy brick sets in your collection. Now, I saw photos of this thing popping up all over Instagram just shortly around midnight Malaysian time yesterday, but do head on over to Toy News International because they've got an incredible piece, a whole written article on this set with lots of amazing photos, very in-depth coverage on what you can expect from this particular set. Special thanks to the team from Toy News International for breaking this news to us, for sharing it to the community, and for allowing us to talk about it today on this video. Now, just to put it out there, I've never actually really been a fan of the Mega Construx MOTU series. I mean, I know what it is, alright? What if like Lego did He-Man, that kind of stuff. But somehow or the other, the sets never really seem to pull me into their world as I thought that they would. There's something about those action figures, okay, those Mega Construx action figures. They seem really interesting in theory until I actually held them in my hands and they just somehow seemed less exciting. I mean, I don't know what it is exactly. I did get a couple of sets. All right, the sets that came with Point Dread and the Talon Fighter, Battle Cat, the Roton with Pantor, and I got those sets specifically because I mainly just wanted the Pantor and Battle Cat figures. But aside from that, nothing else about the series really appealed to me. I know that they've had this massive Castle Grayskull playset that's been out for a really long time. The thing is, that thing was actually brought in by hobby stores a couple of years ago, and it was only just recently, like a couple of months ago, that retail brought it in, like through Toys R Us, and it was like going for something like about 1,000 odd Malaysian ringgit. And I suppose for what it was, it was pretty much a good deal. But yes, somehow or the other, I just still couldn't find myself to actually want to get it. All right, but now we have images of this snake mountain playset, and it's just so much different from what I would initially think of when I think of Snake Mountain in my mind. And that's probably got me thinking that this thing actually looks like something that I may want to actually own. Now, we've been waiting for months, okay, for news of an Origins scaled Snake Mountain playset. It's mostly been rumors and speculation up to this point, but even if they do get around to making a set like that, it's going to be something that very closely follows the design specification of the original 1980s Snake Mountain. Now, while I am waiting, anticipating, just like all of you, for what Origins is going to be planning for the Snake Mountain playset, those of us that have the original 1980s playset can pretty much tell you that it is a pretty boring set, okay? Unless they seriously elevate their game. The set as it was, aside from the design aesthetics of it, how it looked from the outside, and of course, yeah, the thrill of having a working microphone, but although, when you actually have it in hand and you execute it, it isn't really that great, But the playset as it is was pretty boring, okay? And I'm actually wondering how much can Origins reintroduce to it that actually elevates it from what it originally was. And while we're waiting for that, to happen, it seems like this Mega Construx version has gone in a completely different direction. They have actually followed the design and overall look of what Super 7 delivered with their classics Snake Mountain. Now, that Snake Mountain playset from Super 7 was just a collector's dream. I don't own it, of course, it was just priced to the moon, and there was just really no way I could figure out how to get it actually shipped down here, all the way down here to Malaysia at a cost that wouldn't be probably equivalent to the cost of the playset itself. Now, but I've seen a lot of pictures of it, and I think maybe there's like maybe one person that I know that actually has it over here in Malaysia. I think he had a deal with a pilot or something like that. But when this playset was announced, the thing that was really mind-blowing to all of us as fans was like the amount of new stuff that was being put into the playset that we've never actually seen before. And the Super 7 playset has a lot of things that I'm also seeing here in the Mega Construx set, okay? Like, the design elements like Skeletor's throne and the Skeletor's table, the table where he has discussions and all that, that's in there as well. I'm also seeing stuff like the hot lava waterfalls, yeah, you're seeing this stuff there. And then there's also the terrifying looking tentacled dungeon creature, okay? That was in the Super 7 Classics version, and I'm also seeing it here. So now I'm thinking that maybe this set right here is like a chance to probably own a miniaturized version of what Super 7 did with their Snake Mountain playset. Per the description that's provided by Toy News International, this set is going to come with moving features, including a demon head with working jaw. Okay, you know, like the huge demon head that's in the front of the Snake Mountain. Okay, that's like a classic feature. The jaw on that could move as well. It's got a working trapdoor that drops to the monster pit. Yeah, you know, we had that too in the vintage one. Only thing, the monster pit was like a sticker. Okay, you know, you got a suspended rocking bridge. Yeah, you know, we had that too, you know, except the bridge couldn't actually accommodate figures that well. You know, I don't know if you noticed, but this one probably can. It's got a breakaway escape wall. It's got a removable wolf head totem. You know, the wolf head totem, as I recall, was the mic. Okay, that was actually the microphone. Okay, I don't think that this thing will have that capability. It would be cool if it could. Then it's also got a posable snake head and a torso. There's a lot that this set comes with, and it also includes six micro action figures, all right, that include the Thunder Punch He-Man, Dragon Blaster Skeletor, and it's got Screech, Evelyn, Trapjaw, Webstor, and Ram-Man. Okay, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you're getting with this set. Now, you know, when it comes to the action figures, like I said earlier, I'm not really too excited, you know, about the design of the micro figures. They do look good from a certain standpoint, but when you actually start to handle them, first of all, they fall down pretty easily. Okay, you know, they're not really designed for superposability, even though it comes with these multiple joints, you know, that allow you to sort of like move them like a ball jointed figure. But I don't think that brick figures are actually supposed to move like that, right? They don't really have good stability. That's why you need the stands. So in a way, I always kind of felt that the micro figures were kind of clunky. It is also announced that the Snake Mountain playset can fold, open, and close, all right, for display purposes. I don't think that it can actually, you know, be closed for, you know, to be carried around. Okay, like the classic, you know, the vintage Snake Mountain, you could, you know, close it up and you sort of like had a handle there for you to carry it around if you needed to just lug it around from place to place. I don't think that this one can do that though. I mean, just the thought of just touching this thing, you know, and after it's assembled, just kind of like just lifting it off the ground just makes me think that it's just going to shatter. Okay, because honestly, I have, you know, like, you know, those playsets, like the mini playsets, you know, from Mega Construx, the Point Dread and Talon Fighter sets that I have. You know, I don't like handling them because it's like once I've built them, you know, I just kind of like just leave them in one place, you know, because when I try to like just sort of like manipulate them a little bit, move them around, I felt like parts of it just coming apart. You know, I don't really think that these are the strongest, you know, sort of like strongest put together brick construction sets. You know, that's just my take on it. I don't know what's your experience with them, but it is great that this particular set is replicating a lot of the original features that the original playset, Snake Mountain playset that we know and remember can do, and at the same time it's also introducing a lot of new stuff, okay, that we have seen with the classics Snake Mountain. So it's kind of like a mixture of both worlds, and I'm honestly considering to maybe just check this one out. You know, if it turns up here, it's supposed to be retailing for about the estimated price of $299.99 USD. Okay, so it's basically, you know, 300 USD. You save like 1 cent, okay, because it's listed at $299.99. So yeah, crazy discounts, right? Okay, I want to hear from you guys out there, you know, what you guys think of the images of this new Mega Construx Snake Mountain. Let me know also if you regularly collect Mega Construx MOTU toys, you know, and what's your experience been with them so far. You know, I do remember that I did actually get the Mega Construx, I think it was at the time known as Mega Blocks, was it? I'm not sure. Yeah, but it was the same brand, you know, they did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I got the Party Wagon, you know, the Party Wagon set, and that thing, you know, honestly, it was just a disaster. Okay, you know, I look at the photos of it on the box and everything and the assembly guide. You know, you had this pretty good, you know, pretty well visualized Party Wagon, but you know, the actual execution of it, it's like I said, you couldn't touch it. Okay, once you assembled it, if you tried to just touch it and move it around, you know, parts of it would just start coming apart, you know. I mean, so that was just frustrating. But anyway, I just want to know, you know, what you guys think of Mega Construx, you know, the MOTU series overall, and how excited are you to get this Snake Mountain set when it comes out? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content here. Thank you, and take care out there.